Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Hallmark Guy Podcast. I am Baptiste, the Hallmark Guy, and today I'm going to recap and review a 2026 Hallmark Channel movie. We're going to talk about Two for Tea, which premiered on Saturday, March 21st, 2026 at 8/7 Central on Hallmark Channel. The first new 2026 Spring into Love movie. It started this season. I think we're getting six new ones, so it's pretty exciting. It starred Janelle Parrish and Chris McNally. I was really excited to see Chris in a new movie. Last time he had a new movie was Holiday Crashers, which is a favorite of mine. And it was at the beginning of Countdown to Christmas 2024. So it's been a while since Chris was in a new movie. Of course, as in When Calls the Heart. We get 13 episodes of him every year. I'm not there yet in my watch of When Calls the Heart. I'm not in the Chris McNally episodes, so I say you guys, for now get 13 episodes of him. So, no, 13 or 12, 12 episodes of him every year, and I was really happy to see him in a new movie. So the movie, T, played by Janelle, gives pottery classes at a community center that is on the verge of closing because of lack of funding. Will, a recently divorced single dad, played by Chris, has just been hired as the new handyman of the place. She also owns a shop with her cousin, as well as trying to make it as an artist. In the movie, she, Will, and the people that use the center will try to save it, all while she will be making a collection of traditional Chinese teapots representing her family's culture to try to sell them to an art gallery and also find her mother's long lost cousin. And of course, sparks will fly between her and Will. So, with as we usually do, we're going to start with what worked for me, and what worked for me was the cast. Like I've said, I was really excited to see Chris in a new movie. I really like him. Again, I'm far from being in the episode When It Calls to Heart episodes that he's in. I'm still in season one. I'm making progress, but I'm far from seeing his episodes even though I've seen so many clips and promos for the new episodes. But I really like him. I was able to meet him at the Hallmark Christmas Experience both years and chat with him both years, get pictures with him. So I was really excited. I like when the people from One Calls to Heart, even though I'm new to the show, get movies. And I feel like they don't get many. So it's exciting when they do. So I was really excited for him. I love Janelle. I mean, I've never watched the whole show, but I watched Pretty Little Liars, and one day, hopefully, I'll watch the whole show. Um, so I like when people that I've known from other places and that I've liked because they were on things that I've liked transition to Hallmark and are on Hallmark. I like that, and so I was excited when Janelle came on Hallmark for the first time, and I'm excited that she's continuing to be on Hallmark and they continue to give her movies. Like she's at like two movies per year, which is pretty great, especially considering the number of Christmas movies we've had last year. So, and she had one. Um, Granted, not one that I liked, but she had one. So excited. Like the cast. For me, what made the movie was the romance between both of them. I was really rooting for them. I think they were really cute. Um, I think the way, and it's because I identify as a guy, I identify to the character of the guy. So I thought that the seeing the guy acting like he was really has a crush and he's in love and like you can see yourself in it and you think like, oh, this is a good way to act, and like I thought it was cute the way Will was really in love with her, and I really connected to that, and I thought it was really cute and really easy to root for them. They had a lot of chemistry. I really liked when I don't remember the line exactly, but he says like, I have a small crush on you. Like it's good that you're thinking that because I have a small crush on you or something. And then towards the end, she's doing something, and he said, "Remember that small crush? Huge now." And I thought that is very cute, and that's a very great line, and that is very cute, and I really like that. So I was really rooting for them, and to me, that's what made the movie was the cast and the romance. Because as we move on to what I did not like, I did not really care about the rest. Like it was cute, her mom's story with the cousin, them trying to save the center, her doing the traditional teapots, all that, her trying to make it as an artist. It's interesting, but I did not really care in the way that it was presented in the movie, in the story of the movie. I did not care. I was really focused on T and Will, and the rest I was like, it's there. And that's my only thing that I will say about what I did not like, because overall, that there's one thing I liked about the movie was the two main characters and their chemistry and the romance, and then the rest fell flat to me, honestly. And I do not. It's gonna be a very short episode, guys. I do not even have like things to point out. Apart, yeah, I don't. I talked about things I really liked and what worked for me. So I guess we're gonna move on to final thoughts, and it'll be the shortest episode I've ever made so far. I give the movie 3 stars, but only for Janelle and Chris. And I'm actually going to read you. I didn't put it in my notes, but I'm going to read you what I wrote on Letterboxd. It's been a while since I've written something for a Hallmark movie, because now I sometimes I just don't really collect my thoughts right away after the movie, and then I do it when I prepare for the episode, and so I don't end up writing in on it. But for this, I said, you know what? I didn't give it 3 stars. My first thought was to give it 3 stars, and then I did not. I gave it a 2.5 because it was really average. I was like, outside of the romance, yeah. And so I wrote the 2.5 stars are for Janelle and Chris. That's it. And that's what I said. The acting and chemistry was very cute, and I cared about that. I cared about them, was rooting for them. But other than that, I did not care much. And honestly, I wish I had more to say about this movie, but it didn't leave an impact on me. It didn't make like a mark on me. But what I will say is that I'm really excited for Spring into Love. We have very interesting movies that appear to be very interesting, with very interesting cast members and Hallmark favorites. So that's really interesting. And speaking of Spring into Love, premiering this week is the second movie, A Royal Setting, that premieres on March 3rd and March 28th at 8, 7 Central on Hallmark Channel, next day on Hallmark Plus. And if you want to learn more about that movie, check out the interview I did with Jen Lilly that I posted this week on Monday. Was my first Hallmark Star interview, and I was really excited. And she was such a sweetheart. It was really great to talk to her and learn about the movie. And yeah, she was really a trooper, and to come on the show. And while I'm still starting it, I'm still at the beginning stages. I'm still growing the show. And I guess you never stop growing, but I'm like really need to grow the show. And she was really nice and had such great answers to my questions. And so check out that interview. You'll learn more about the movie. I'm really excited to watch that movie. And yeah, Spring into Love, very exciting. So that is it for this episode. Thank you guys so much for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. Tell me in the comments what you thought about the movie. Follow the show on Instagram, the podcast on Instagram at the Hallmark Guy Podcast. I post clips from the episodes, and then just things that I do only for social media. So make sure you follow on there. And I will see you guys in the next episode. Bye.